Hi, dear viewers. I'm welcoming you all from Triple Pips to watch our weekly Forex forecast from 4th May to 8th May 2020. I'm your host, Akif Mateen, and let's start. First of all, I'd like to share you what fundamental news we are having in the upcoming week. So on the Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we have Japanese yen, bank holiday. So Japanese yen may not move that much on these 3 days. We have bank holiday for pound on Friday. So bank holiday on the bank holidays, the thing actually happens is that on the particular currency, the contracts, no new contracts can actually be put, but the old contracts can be expired. So when the bank holiday happens, it's actually clearly been seen that what is actually happening on that currency. Is the demand is increased or the supply is increased? So we will have a look to that, and we will let you know about that on our Telegram group. So on Monday we have EU economic forecast news. On Tuesday we have Australian dollar cash rate and RBA rate statement, which is a very vital news and could be a good mover for gold. And we have a tentative German Constitutional Court ruling news on Tuesday. We have trade balance news and ISM non-manufacturing PMI on the same day. So Tuesday is a very vital day for very big moves. So we have to be very cautious, careful, and we have to be very much punctual about taking the trades. Because if you misses any news time moves, then you actually miss the high volatile moves. So you have to take your entry according to the price action before the news releases. So we will update you about that on our Telegram group. Let's move to the Wednesday. On Wednesday, we have New Zealand dollar news. We have ADP non-farm employment change news. On Thursday, we have Australian dollar trade balance news and NZD inflation related news, and most importantly, we have BOE monetary policy report for pound, and also we have MPC bank rate votes and monetary policy summary for pound. So it's a very important day for pound. On Friday, we have RBA monetary policy statement, and we have Canadian employment related news, and most importantly, we have non-farm employment news. So whatever our forecast or the previous value is, we will discuss it on later on our Telegram group. But for now, we have to have a clear consciousness about the news that is coming on the upcoming week, because when we actually share you our analysis, then I guess it will be very much worthful, because while sharing our analysis, we would like to share you what could be the potential mover news and how the move could happen. So let's get started. First of all, we'd like to share you our insight about Euro USD. Well, on Euro USD, we have news on Monday and Tuesday. So there's a high possibility that our first case or first scenario could be right. So for that, when the market opens, I guess if the price does not reverse down, I guess it will be better. You could put a buy stop at 1.102 level with an SL to 1.098 level, and your TP could be 1.11. If the price actually reverts downwards and have some bearish moves up to 1.09 levels, and specifically speaking to this important market makers demand level, so I would like to say then you can have some buy stop over here at 1.0965 with an SL to 1.09, and you can set your TP to 1.108 level. So while we actually giving you our insights and potential scenario, and probable scenario, then please keep that in your mind that you have to match with your analysis first according to our suggested direction. And when it actually matches, then you can actually consider our important levels that we actually mentioned you. So moving on, we can have a look to another pair, let's say GBP USD. Well, last week it actually had some good bull run, and it actually reversed back a bit, and we're expecting some sideways movement, and then it may go bullish. And on the other hand, the price may go bearish a bit, uh, seek some liquidity on here because there are some liquidity clogged down here, and after that it may go bullish. So we actually got to know that we have some important pound related news on Thursday. So there is a high possibility that the price may go downwards a bit. The move could be very slow. So like Monday, Tuesday, then Wednesday, then Thursday, then after the news it may go up. There is some alternate scenarios too that the price may also get bullish up to from this level. So let's get started. Let's actually show you our levels. So if the price go bullish from according to this scenario, then I'd like to suggest you to put a buy stop at 1.2575 with an SL to 1.25 level, and your TP could be 1.27. And if you want to trade the Thursday news, then I would like to say you have to wait to watch until the price moves down to 1.2365 levels. And when it comes to there, then you can put a buy stop at 1.2465. Your SL could be 1.2365. That's 100 pip from the uh, entry level, and your expected take profit could be 1.265 level. So let's move on to another pair, which is USD CHF. For the upcoming week, we are expecting some bearish bias on USD CHF, and already last week it actually fall down a bit. So I don't know how long it will actually continue, but I think on the Monday and Tuesday it may reverse a bit, and if it reverse a bit, then if the pace is a bit slow, then you can take entry. If the pace is a bit high, then remember the price may touch more higher levels, and it may actually act like scenario 2. So let me explain at what scenario, what prices you should consider to put your entry, stop loss, and TP. So for the first scenario, if the price moves slowly down over here, then you can put your sell stop level at 0.9675, your SL could be 0.9735, and your TP should be 0.9575 level. On 0.9575 level, it's actually in nearly mid of this important demand level. So there is a high chance that the price may fall down to this level. And if the liquidity isn't that much enough, then USD CHF may seek some liquidity from the upwards, so it may go up to 0.98 level. If it goes to 0.98 levels, then you can put a sell stop at 0.975 level with an SL to 0.9815, and you can set your TP up to 0.962. So we are expecting some sharp downward move on USD CHF. Let's have a look to another pair, which is USD CAD. We're expecting downward scenario for USD CAD too. So the scenario is that last week it actually reversed back from a good demand zone, and from a good supply it has to come to this supply zone. So for that, we have prepared two scenarios over here. One is that if it touches 1.427, the initial of the previous resistance. So if it goes there, then put a sell stop at 1.42 level. You can put your SL at 1.43. your expected TP could be 1.406. And if the price goes more higher, like I would like to say, like if it touches 1.435 levels, then you can put your sell stop at 1.427 with an SL on 1.435, and you can set your TP to 1.412. So these are the important key levels that we would like to consider for a selling bias scenario for USD CAD on the upcoming week. Let's have a look to another pair, which is USD JPY. We are expecting bearish scenario for this pair too. So there could be two scenarios likewise. First, on the Monday and Tuesday, it may fall sharply and touch the initials of this demand zone, or it may go a little bit bullish from this zone and then it actually falls back. So for the first scenario, let me show you the important levels. If the price go downwards directly, and obviously these downward movements should be very slow with low volatility. So if that happens, then the first scenario is ready to go. So in that case, you can put your sell stop at 106.3 level with a SL on 106.9, and your TP could be 105.5. If the price goes more higher, like on the Monday, on the Tuesday, it goes a bit higher at that time, and it touches 108 level at that time, you can put your sell stop at 107.5, and your SL could be 108.2, and your expected TP could be 106.3. So the price may go a little bit more lower, but it would be safe if you actually uh, close your trade on that level. Let's move on to another pair, which is Euro JPY, where we are expecting some bullish bias on Euro JPY and obviously on GBP JPY too, because fundamentally we are seeing that JPY, which is Japanese yen, may have a negative move. That means we'd like to say the supply could be increased, so that's why it may act a bit weak. So on contrary to that, we are expecting that Euro JPY and GBP JPY could be go bullish. So let's get to that. If the price moves on the sideways on Monday, then put a buy stop on the very Japanese session on Tuesday, and your put your buy stop at 117.8. Set your SL to 117, and then you can have a TP up to 119 level. On the second scenario, the price may reverse a bit to consolidate this bull move. So the move could be very slower, like we actually, you're seeing over here. So if the price goes downwards with a very low volatility and touches 116.5 to 117 levels in this zone, then you can put your buy stop at 117.4 with a SL with an SL up to 116.75, and your expected TP could be 118.5. And for GBP USD, for the first scenario, sorry, it's not GBP USD, for the GBP JPY, on the very first scenario, your expected important entry level could be 134.8 with an SL up to 134 and your TP to 136. And for the alternate scenario, if the price goes downwards a bit and touches 132.5 to 133 level, I mean this zone, to seek liquidity, then I would like to suggest you to put a buy stop at 133.8 with an SL on 133 levels, and you can set your TP level to 135.3. So this is one of the expected moves, because on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, JPY will be closed. So so at that time it may go a little bit bullish. So if if the price crosses 50% on your TP level, I would like to suggest you to put your SL back to your entry level on the break-even point, because there are some possibilities that without touching 136 level, it may go downwards a bit and wait for the Thursday move on the pound, and then on Thursday it may go bull again. So we have to be very much cautious, careful about our investment, and obviously about the prices. Let's get to our final pair on gold. Gold last week it had a good bearish run, and it actually reverted from a strong demand zone. And when I say demand zone, I would like to say that we are not going to put buy entry on the market execution. We actually are waiting if it's gonna break some good important levels. Like if it breaks the level 1725, then I would like to say to put a buy stop at 1727.5 level with SL on 1705 and TP up to 1780. And in this bull move, there could be two scenarios. Your initial TP could be 1750 level, because at 1750 level, this liquidity, is been sick by this pair, and the price may go downwards. Because in the long term, gold must have to go downwards. You know why? Because it actually had a very good bull run without a very potential bearish move. So we are waiting for that bearish move, but before that, our expectation is that it may touch 1800 level, which is a very important psychological level, and there are many liquidities over there to put a supply. And as we have already shared you, that the supply of US dollar has increased, so the demand for gold obviously should have increased, and we are actually seeing over there. You see, the price actually reverse back from these important demand zone one time, two time, and this is the third time. So if the price breaks 1720 level from this demand zone, so you have to be sure that the buy trend has established. So thank you for watching our video. Let us know how you actually feel about it, and let us know how we can improve our content and analysis. So stay tuned with us, join our Telegram group, the link is in the description, and share your concerns in your comments. And if you like this video, please share so that other people can get to know about us and about our analysis. So thank you all for watching. Have a nice week. Thank you.